Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. I wish you guys were in the studio with me right now because this is just an epic tone I've got going on. It is a big sound. Hopefully you have your headphones on and you're copping the full force of this because here in the studio, it just sounds $1 million. It sounds really good. So anyway, so what I was mucking around with this Space Echo 202 and I was working out how to change the reverb algorithms on it and have a listen to them all. Excuse me. And I found out that it has a kill dry function. So that means this now becomes the perfect candidate for a proper rigid wet dry rig. So this is what I've done. I have got my guitar. This is the Fender Acoustasonic Telecaster Player Series. It's an absolute weapon. I'm coming into the Berkeley, which is my vibe, and then I'm coming into the drive. Then from my drive, I'm coming to this splitter. Now, this is what makes it a wet dry rig, people watching at home. If you haven't done this before, out of the splitter, I am just sending one dry signal. So all I'm sending is vibe, drive, out of the splitter into the Marshall Astoria behind me, the green amp. It sounds like this. It is drier than a dead dingo's donger. So it is super dry. With a bit of vibe as well. Alrighty, so then out of this output, so that output's going to the Marshall Astoria for your dry signal. This output is coming into the Space Echo. The Space Echo is going out to the Boss Katana behind me there. And it sounds like this. So let's hear that again. This is my dry signal. This is my wet signal. Just wait for those tails to finish. So in the essence of a wet dry rig, a lot of people with their wet dry rig have their dry signal going into one amp, and they also have their dry signal with their wet signal going into the second amp. But that is not how you set up a proper wet dry rig. A proper wet dry rig, the wet side of your rig has no dry signal in it at all. It is just the reverb, just your modulation, and just your delay. It doesn't have any of the other stuff put on it. So the Space Echo allows us to do this. So I'm going to show you how. There's a bit of a process to it. So bear with me. First, you need to power this bad boy down. Then you need to power it up by holding the tap button. And then it will go into this part of the pedal where you can sort of change all the modes. Now, to select the kill dry mode, you need to put this little knob onto number 8. Number 8 is where you change the kill dry settings. So then, if you hit memory, it'll toggle between, the green one is letting your dry signal pass through. The red one is stopping your dry signal passing through. So anyway, I'm going to put it back on kill, on full processing so you'll be able to hear it. Hit tap to exit. So this will now have my dry signal mixed in with it. But that is not what we want for a proper wet dry rig. So I'm going to show you one more time how to go through it. You power it down. I'm sure that's not very good for the input jack, pulling it in and out all the time. But anyway, we're going to hold down the tap switch and power it back up. Right, so now we're into like the global change settings mode. We are going to put this around onto number 8. And we are going to hit the memory button, which toggles between the kill dry and the wet. So now it is in kill dry mode with the red button. I'm going to hit tap, and that will save it. And now it will only let the wet signal pass through and no dry signal, like this. So then I can add in my dry signal from the Astoria, and it sounds like this. I'll chuck in the vibe as well. It is an unbelievably epic tone. It is massive. Hopefully, I'll edit this with headphones on it. Hopefully the epicness of this tone comes through, because it is just unbelievable. All right, I'm going to now play you some clean tones as well. So there you go. That is how you can use the Boss Space Echo RE-202 as a complete proper wet dry rig. Once again, I'm coming into the Berkeley. I'm coming into the King of Drive. Then I'm going from the King of Drive to the Loopy Splitter. One dry signal is going out to the Marshall Astoria. The other signal is going into the Space Echo. The Space Echo is in full kill dry mode, and that is going out to the Boss Katana. And that, my friends, is how you set up a proper wet dry rig. So I hope you found that useful. If you've got one of the thousands of guys that jumped on early and got one of these Space Echoes from Boss, I hope you find this useful, and I hope it is something fun for you to try and muck around with your wet dry rig. They always sound amazing. So good luck with yours, and hopefully, yeah, you have a good time with it. So don't forget to give us a thumbs up and a like. It really helps us a lot. Leave a comment if you want. If you're setting yours up different, leave a comment. Let me know how. It really helps the channel out a lot. And thanks for watching if you've got this far, and we'll see you next time, and see ya.